All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the start of the Kirby block, the little Kirby duplex for RTA in Japan Winter 2021. Joining me today is Thomas. How are you doing today?
Yes, I'm pretty excited and looking forward to the top 2-1 of this game. They should have pretty epic ways,
Oh, yeah.
considering the mechanic of this game. We're
Yeah,
excited.
today running we have Wakaza and Cabbage. Cabbage is the older runner of this game. He started running this game back in the DS days and eventually moved into Wii U VC, which is what both of our runners are playing on. Wakaza came into the scene starting off with the Canvas Curse, but he really came in to the Kirby community with this game, absolutely shocking us by breaking the world record by a minute and absolutely revolutionizing the speed game, lowering the world record 3 minutes since. As of today, both of our runners have 38s, so I'm very excited to see. Hopefully we got a close race ahead of us.
Yeah, Cabbage just got the 38th just few hours ago. Yeah, just the last preparation stream for this
Very
very.
exciting stuff. Wakaza's harder setting his game.
Also, yeah, this game is released in 2006 and we released it on the Wii U Virtual Console in the 2015 or something. And yeah,
Really? That early?
one funding on the Wii U we see because just the loading time is way faster than the DS. Like by
No,
my
yeah,
count,
well over 5 minutes.
minutes.
Oh, this is any percent. Right. I knew that. All right, our runners are starting off, and immediately we have the manipulation for the 1-1 wheel mix. The manipulation is actually really simple. Literally, all you need to do is suck up this Waddle and spit him out. Slide off this ledge, and this Sparky will always move forward. Our goal is to combine this Sparky and Waddle and mix them for... Cabbage got the wall bonk!
Oh yeah,
Sparky...
Captain got him on. Yeah, he don't got the manipulation. He need to wait longer for the Sparky to get into the right position.
Oh my gosh! That wall bonk from the Sparky is so rare. I didn't even know it was possible to even get the mix off this. Oh, but that's such a big setback for Cabbage. Oh no.
Yeah, well, got a
Because
free
already a few rooms ahead.
Yeah, it's a really great head start when they
All
just
right, yes. All right, in 1-2, we got Bubbles. You pick up Bubbles, you store them in your inventory. You only got 5 slots. We're going to pick up these 2 bubbles because our goal is to fill up our inventory. This way we can skip a chest in 1-3. You can also buffer wheel during the screen transition, so you notice Wakaza already wheeling before the pop-up even appears.
Yeah, just need to hold the B button before you enter the next room.
Yep.
And it is useful for most of the time.
Wakaza's going to re-enter 1-2 for one more sword, and then in 1-3 we are going to be picking up a fire. I haven't been watching Wakaza's movement carefully, but Wakaza is making sure to hit and avoid certain enemies. This way Frosty will give him a specific pattern in 1-3. Notice he wheeled through this guy. Frosty should hopefully stop in the middle, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Easy kill. If Frosty... Cabbage is on a pattern that no one wants to be on, so I don't think Frosty's going to be particularly nice to him. Ooh, we got a charge. And he stopped! No way!
Oh, he also got the ideal pattern.
Yeah. And as you saw, Wakaza just wheeled through the chest there, skipping a cutscene and a chest pickup. If you take a chest into the goal game, a longer Kirby dance will play, which loses time. And immediately we're going to be mixing bubbles in 1-4. When mixing bubbles, there's a certain pool of abilities you can get. Some are more rare than others. The one we want is Wheel, because as you can see, Wheel, very good. We're using Wheel in basically every single stage of the game except for, like, 2.
Sure. This is how Wakaza revolutionized this game. Like before his coming, we don't use the wheel as much. We don't realize how OP it is or how to keep the wheel in every single stage.
Yeah, Not only that, how to fight bosses effectively with wheel. One other thing with Wakaza's run was that he didn't use any candy mixes in that world record, but nowadays we're back to that.
Yeah, we're back to talk about the candy mix later on.
A quick thing to note is that getting a wheel off of out of the pool of abilities when you mix two bubbles, it's about a 1 in 6 chance of getting wheel. Ideally, you want to get, I think 2 in this route? I'm not entirely sure. I haven't been paying careful attention to the route for the past few months.
True. Anyway, they're both playing basically the most optimized route possible.
Ooh! You were different strat. Wakaza's is gonna mix a question mark bubble here. The roulette is the same order every time, but the starting point is random. Wakaza got a candy, which is exactly what he wants. This candy is going to be used for a mid-boss in 2-3, Gao Gao, and it's going to make one of the hardest mid-bosses in the run, one of the easiest bosses now. Cabbage is about to go for his candy mix. Cabbage also gets a candy. Let's go, Cabbage.
As you can see, the Wakaza just grab this chest, and you can see the chest is with the blue lights. That means this chest is mandatory.
Yep, it is required. This is one of the 5-star seals in the run.
Yeah, we need to collect the star shields to enter to continue progressing after World 6, which is mandatory.
Not crouch canceling through the wall to do. Honestly, a respectable decision. 2-2 is a fairly simple stage. Not much to talk about here. Just wheel very good. We never even talked about the wheel high jump. Oh my gosh. So if you do a quick ooh, Cabbage doing the crouch cancel there. If you do a little jump, if you do an unwheel jump wheel, you'll just go really high in the air. No one really knows why it happens, but hey, we're gonna take advantage of it. Wheel goes higher than high jump.
Yeah, that's why the wheel in Squeak was one of the most overpowered speedrun ability in any
Another
Kirby
candy
game.
mix for Wakaza. Oh, he gets fire. That's one late. I think.
That's the good wheel in the other GBA and DS Kirby game. The Squeak one is very, much more powerful than the others.
Wakaza gets hit by whatever that bubble enemy is named. I never knew. Bubblehead? It's like a hothead, but it's bubbles. This is Gao Gao. We're using candy against Gao Gao because Gao Gao is very bad and likes to do bad things like hide in corners and jump up and down.
Yeah, all of them should got a extra Kirby that can be used for the 2-3 Gao Gao. Also, Cabbage will also doing the same.
Oh, Cabbage has 2 candies. This could be really good for Cabbage because Cabbage is also going to have a candy for 3-2 Boxy. I think 3-2 Boxy is one of the easier mid-bosses in the run, but depending on the luck given and the way Wakaza plays it, Wakaza could get hit, which is a time loss for him and an opportunity for Cabbage to catch up. Now you may notice we have been saving a tomato. The reason for this is because there is another tomato in this stage. And what we are going to do is we're going to combine these 2 tomatoes, and this is going to create us an extra question mark bubble. An extra candy mix opportunity.
Yes.
As you can see, very short stage, not even a big jest. Now 2-5 is a fairly long stage.
And gonna be notified. This is the first one, is the one of the few places we won't be using the buffer wheel because they will be bonking.
Yes, Wakaza's gonna get the wheel here.
Yeah,
ooh, double bonk.
Sure, we'll just get it in that room.
Alright, coming up is my favorite boss. This is Metal Potato. I don't know if Metal Potato has an actual name, so I call him Metal Potato.
Yeah, that's a good name.
Yeah. And as you can see, wheeling into the wall and bonking and immediately wheeling after. Very effective way to fight the Metal Potato. Metal Potato can't jump, so no way to screw you over there. If you turn inside a mid-boss or enemy, you are vulnerable. Otherwise, you are invulnerable. So you want to make sure you are not turning inside the mid-boss.
Yeah.
Little different movement for Cabbage there. I'm not sure if I've seen that before. Wakaza gonna grab the question mark bubble here.
And gonna use Swerve for this boss fight.
Oh, Wakaza takes a hit?
Oh, he
Our only
almost
time
got
we're
it.
using sword. We have a... Oh, we got a bubble glitch. Nice. By ducking and using the bubble, Kirby will stop ducking and end up inside the chest, picking up the chest the same frame you use the ability. This confuses the game and causes you to get wheel, but it keeps your wheel bubble. It's like a 3-frame window to hit that. Cabbage misses it.
Ouch. Anyway,
Wakaza does get one extra candy.
Simple stage, so it's a really good chance to do your candy mixes in the first 2 rooms.
Yes. So if this other question mark Wakaza uses as a candy, we'll probably be using that against 3-2 Boxy. Otherwise, we'll be saving this candy for Crack. Cracko. I should say Crack.
Doesn't matter.
I mean, not everyone's gonna know what Crack means.
I guess so.
Alright, this is 3-2. We got some water. The water physics in Squeak are kind of funny.
Or funky, I should say.
Wakaza doesn't have much of an opportunity to mix this question mark bubble, so... Yep, he's gonna start off by fighting it with wheel. Boxy in the corner, so Wakaza's gonna float up, expecting... And the reason why Wakaza floats up there is to cover the possibility of Boxy jumping up in the air.
Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah, it's a very good habit to get into if you are fighting 3-2 Boxy with wheel. Meanwhile, Cabbage going to get to use candy against Boxy, jumping out of Boxy immediately after, not taking a hit on the other side of the arena. So that's a little bit of a time save for Cabbage there.
Yeah. And for the last room in 3-2, you had to jump in basically the specific spot to getting the ideal RNG of the enemy. So that
yeah, if you jump on that corner, the chest will always land in the same position. A very good one. Otherwise, the chest will be in the water. A very bad position.
Yeah.
I like 3-3. I like World 3 in general. In the English version of this game, it's called Cushy Cloud. In the Japanese version, it's called Creamy Cloud. I like the Japanese world names a lot better, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah. Indeed.
I'm the weird Canadian who modded his Wii U to play this game in Japanese for no reason. There's like basically no difference between the two versions.
Yeah, there's no language difference. It's only the console differences and super huge.
Wakaza picking up an extra question mark bubble. I've never seen that before from him. Now, also, Wakaza abusing the iframes in that room. When you enter a room, you have a lot of iframes. Cabbage showing it off there as well.
Yeah, that's a lot. And we will use that.
He still does the float cancel there. That's slow.
Omega.
I might be very critical of Wakaza, but Wakaza and Cabbage by far the best players of this game. A lot better than I am.
And Slimer's also a lot better than I am.
I mean, you're pretty good. You've spent a lot of time with this game.
I mean, you still have
and yeah, I am the best runner outside of Japan, sadly. I need more more people to challenge me, so I can get better, because I'm playing games like Tam instead.
One day I'll return.
Yes, he did my strat there!
You mean for the
Ooh,
crowd?
Wakaza going to abuse his full belly inventory to just straight up go through the chest.
I think Cabbage should do the same soon.
Cabbage is not... Nope. Cabbage doesn't believe in my movement.
No, he's gonna do that. And yeah, the taco fight is pretty annoying, but with the candies, it's free. Yeah, the boss.
Yeah, as long as you don't mess up the second phase, the fight goes by very quickly, the exact same way every time.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're stuck with Tornado or Cutter if you get the scroll, and that's a very difficult fight.
Yeah. Boss that always flying in my
Wakaza trying to get an extra question mark mix there. Wakaza gets another candy. We're going to be using that against 4-1 Box Boxer.
Yeah, just here.
This strat here is another one of my strats. This is called full 4-1 wheel. This was considered TAS only for a while. Wakaza doing a slightly different variation of the strat. A little bit slower, but probably more consistent than my variation.
Yeah, it seems so.
Cabbage also using a candy against Box Boxer. Wow, Wakaza avoiding that Waddle Do. Usually we wouldn't even try to do that. Cabbage doing the same full 4-1 wheel strat as Wakaza.
Yeah, if you think that the full is too difficult for you, you can just grab the high jump in there. That's the beginner's vanish. And you will still have the enough mail, as you can see. They got two of two. The story so far.
Buffer. In 4-2, we're grabbing a sword bubble. Did the stream die?
Yeah, the stream is dying.
Oh no. Okay, but basically we're picking up this sword bubble. This way, we can keep it for the boss of this world, which is Yadogane. Aside from that, 4-2 has a star seal, if we will be seeing it. But yeah, we'll be picking that up at the end of the stage.
Yeah, the Whirlpool star seal is in this stage. The stream is still dead.
Opened up the RTA in Japan chat, and the first thing I see is Twitch Kuso.
Kuso Twitch.
Waddle DX.
Come on, man.
I just opened Twitter and the first thing I immediately see is Waddle DX saying Twitch rip. Waddle DX is someone who made a tool-assisted speedrun of many Kirby games, one of them being the boss endurance category of Squeak Squad.
Yeah, the boss endurance category in this game.
Alright, it looks like upon refreshing the stream, I can see Wakaza in 4-3.
Yeah. The stream is bad now. Glad to see that. Basically, Wakaza is a room ahead.
A lot more than that. Ooh, turning before that Scarfy can be a little bit dangerous, because if you turn at the wrong time, a little bit too late, you will get hit. Now, Wakaza filling up his inventory so we don't pick up any garbage bubbles here, including the fire or the mini. The mini is especially a garbage bubble, because there's no easy way to get rid of it.
Yeah.
And it's not even an ability. There's no mini in this game. It's silly.
Yeah, I don't know
Wakaza not picking up the question mark bubble inside that barrel at the end of the dark room. Interesting.
More candy mixes. Basically the only reason for that. Oh, Wakaza not grabbing.
Wakaza has one candy. I'm not too sure if he will be using this candy against...
Yeah, yeah, you can. There was
Frosty at the end of the stage. Cabbage gets another candy. I guess Cabbage went to the barrel and got the bonus candy.
yeah.